So now we will go with the text tool. So for example, with this text tool, you can type the text wherever you want. So directly the text tool is there in selection, and here whatever the font style you want, you can select. Okay. So we have multiple fonts and font styles. Basically, for Arial and Century Gothic, these font styles are more rounded shape. So visibility and readability is very clear in this. So whenever I'm selecting the text tool, see it is created a separate layer. Okay, right?
Right.
And here it is also created the preview of the text. Means the text, whenever we click, we can type as a data format, like our MS Office, MS Word and all. Okay.
Okay.
So, but basically Photoshop is a image editing software. Only for the text tool, it supports with the layer option only. Out of the layer, you can't work out with the text option. So whenever you choose the text tool and if you click on the file, automatically it generates a text tool. So here we have to type the text now. After activating the caps lock, now I'm typing Photoshop, and the font size is very less. The size is having 12 pixels. Okay. 12 pt means points. If you increase the size, if you want to increase the size, you just have to select the text again with the text tool and add the value here. See, by default, it is showing from 6 points to how many points?
72.
72. So if you add 72, so now you can see the size of the Photoshop letters in a proper readability, right? Readable
Right.
size.
Right.
So if you want to increase more size, you have to type the size. For example, I'm adding 100 and enter, press enter. If you want, you can add 500 or 1000 or 5000 or 5 lakh also. So it is asking, we can apply only 1296, not more than that. Okay.
Okay.
See now, the 1296 was applied, or else 1200 I'm adding. The size
How
is
much is the
very,
max?
sorry,
How much is the max?
I didn't understand.
Like how much you can size? How much size?
1296 is the last size.
Uh-huh. Okay.
1296 points.
Okay.
So you can add less than that. So I'm decreasing now with 500 back. See, this is the Photoshop 500 size. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm just adding 200. See back again. See this. So I added 200 now. Right.
Right.
So the text, whatever I added, it is there in a rounded manner because it is a Arial font.
Okay.
So whatever I selected is Arial. In the type, it is regular. Regular means you can see nothing. We have a different, not having any kind of different size. It's just a normal font. Okay. So if you go with
Okay.
a narrow, see it compress the width. Narrow is compressing the width. In the regular, it is having the round shape, right?
Uh,
And if you are adding the narrow, what is going on? Text is
like
compressing.
you're squeezing.
Yes. So narrow italic, next one, means the style of the font or a text will bend a little bit from left to right. Okay.
Okay.
In a slanty manner, little bit. Next, narrow bold. Bold means narrow
Like
means it will increase the thickness of the each letter.
mhm.
Next, we can go with some other options like bold, italic, narrow, bold, again, italic also you can
Okay.
add. So regular again, we will get back to the normal. Then only italic without narrow, only bold without narrow and italic. This is bold and italic. Okay.
Okay.
Then we have a black. Black means with more than the bold, it adds the thickness on the text. Clear? Clear?
Yes.
For example, now I want to expand the length of the text. Okay.
Okay.
Length of the text I want to increase height. So then in the text options, here if you go, there is a text related text toggle, I mean character and paragraph panel. So go into this. Okay. Here we can see the same options like Arial and type of the text like black, narrow or whatever we want. So you can choose from here also. Whatever the options we have in the status line, the same options we have here also. Understood, Chetan?
Understood.
And we have some more options like font size. See, the font size is again decreased to 10 points. Again increase it to 200 points, right? Right, Chetan?
Right.
Are you following?
Yes.
Are you busy or something?
No. Mm.
So here again we have matrix option. What is mean by matrix? See this. There is a equal space between each letter, right?
Right.
There is a equal gap, distance or offset between the each letter. That if you
Yeah.
want to decrease, this is the option we call as kerning. Kerning, kerning. Okay.
Okay.
With the help of this option, you can reduce the spacing. See this?
Okay.
See small difference I'm getting here.
Okay.
If I add 0, still it is adding the more space, the distance between the letter to letter. Understood?
Understood.
If you select only 2 letters, say related to the 2 letters, it is adjusting, but not mean by for only selected letters. It is applying for the entire font here. Okay.
Okay.
So next, this is what kerning option, and next is tracking. Tracking means basically you can select the entire text or without selecting also. It creates a space between the each letter more than the kerning. Kerning, it will add a very much little bit of value, but tracking, you can add how much you want, the space between each letter. Okay.
Okay.
See, I added 760. Now 2000 change I added. So, for example, in any movies, down after the title, you can see caption, right?
Yeah.
For that caption, they use more space between the letter to letter, right?
Right.
In some movies. So you can add the caption with the help of this tracking option. So you can increase or you can decrease the value of the tracking. Then the text comes very closer also. See this? Okay.
Okay.
So I added minus 100 now. If I am adding minus 320, see all the letters are overlapped on each and every one, right?
Right.
So this is the tracking option. If you add 0 again, all comes into the normal position. So next
Okay.
we have the width and length. So I'm increasing the length. Length means height. See this?
Yeah.
Clear?
Clear.
For selected letter also you can apply height. See this? Only the P letter is increasing the height. Okay?
Okay.
And for the P letter only, you can also increase the thickness. See? Horizontally, it also adds the thickness.
Okay.
If you are not selecting anything, it will apply on the all letters, or you have to select the all letters to adjust the thickness.
Uh-huh.
So after this, we have some other options like the baseline you can shift. So this is the baseline option. That baseline we can shift to the up position. See, for example, I'm selecting this H letter. Okay.
Okay.
And if I'm adding the value here, see, just click on this letters and drag with the mouse left button horizontally. So whenever we are dragging, see the letter is moving towards up, right?
Right.
So how much value you add directly here, you can also type, or else you can drag like this horizontally from left to right. So the letter, whatever we have selected, that will move to the up angle, up position. So this is the way you can move towards down also or towards up also, right?
Right.
Or if you go with 0 value again, it comes to the default position again. This is the baseline shift. We can shift the baseline.
Mhm.
So afterwards, we have again the text color. Text color. So for selecting one letter also, you can change the color here. For example, I'm adding red. Now the P is converted to red color. Clear?
Clear.
And for the remaining letters like HOTO, SHOP, I'm going to add blue color. See this. Okay?
Okay.
Clear, Chetan?
Clear.
For example, if you want to add for the entire text to overall color, you don't need to select this. Directly go to the text option. Here the question mark symbol it is showing. Why it is showing question mark? Because HOTO SHOP. This one is there with the blue color and P is having red color. Okay.
Okay.
Then the overall text it is confused and it is showing a question mark symbol. So it is not understanding what color it should show. Understood?
Yes.
So now if you again directly change the color, what color you want, like green or whatever. See now the entire text is converted to green. Clear, Chetan?
Clear.
So for example, if you select a single letter and apply color, it will apply to the selected letter only. Or else if you, without selecting any letter, if you apply the color by changing the from the status line or from the text and palette position here. Okay, character and paragraph palette.
Okay.
Okay. So if you
Okay.
change this position, automatically it will affect on the entire text. Excuse me. Is that clear, Chetan, up to now?
Yeah, clear.
So with the help of selection tools and whatever we have done last session with the animal and character, so the same way you have to create one of the work and add the text and do something like a cover page design. Okay, you can try once. Okay. Now I'm going to show these all the options. For example, here I'm not adding black, so I'm just adding regular, right?
Right.
And this size I'm reducing with 100. Thickness also I'm adding 100. Okay. For the remaining letters also I'm going to add 100 only. So now everything is common. Everything is common. Clear?
Yeah.
Now, if you want to change the color, you can change to yellow, red, or whatever you want.
Okay.
Now, here we have some other options at the down. First one is the fox bold. Fox bold means more than the bold. If you want to add more thickness, you can use anytime bold as well as the fox bold. Okay.
Okay.
So it adds 2 times thicker, more than the bold.
Okay.
So this is the help of fox bold. The same way, if you want to add italic, bold italic, and if you want to add more italic on this, italic means little tilted or slightly in a bending angle. Okay, that we can add. So with the help of this fox italic, you can you can add the bending or slanty position. Clear?
Clear.
So this is fox bold and this is fox italic.
Okay.
Now, another thing, for example, I'm creating one more text. Without caps lock, I'm using Illustrator. Illustrator. This is also one more software, Illustrator, for designing purpose. Okay.
Okay.
I'm changing the color here. So this is the Illustrator. So now the Illustrator, if you want to convert in a caps lock, means every letter should be a caps lock. Every letter should convert into capital letters. Understood?
Understood.
For that, you have the option called all caps. See now what happened? What happened, Chetan?
The color.
All letters turned into caps.
Right.
Capital letters, right or not?
Right. Right.
Now, all letters, capitals only I need, but little small size. Okay.
Okay.
All letters I need capital only, capital letters only, but I need small size.
Okay.
See now I just removed or deactivated this tool and I'm going with the capital with the small caps. Means small letters size it will show with the capital letters only. If you use this all big letters you will get. See the difference. First letter only we have a big one. The remaining letters little bit in a small size, but they are also caps, right? Capital letters.
Right.
Clear, Chetan?
Yes.
So next we have superscript, subscript, underline, strikeout. For example, on this text, if you want to underline select the text and click on it. See, now it is underlined with the same color. Down we got the line. Can you see this line?
Yes.
Then if you want to cancel the text or strike out, then remove the underline and click on the strikeout option. Last one. See, now it is cancelled or strike out. Between it adds a line.
Okay.
Clear, Chetan?
Clear.
Whenever you are preparing, for example, any poster designing or some kind of magazine cover page and all, then we can use this text tool and we can prepare this thing. Okay. So that time we have to use the selection tools, color corrections, then the mask tools. Then we have to do the text based adjustments, alignments, everything, right?
Right.
Then it is possible to prepare cover page design, poster design, or any kind of thumbnails for YouTube or any purpose.
Okay.
So once it is done, now we will go with the superscript and subscript. For example, in mathematics, we can see a square something logical thinking, right? Logics, a square plus b square. So I'm adding here a2 plus b2. Okay.
Okay.
Equals to, for example, I'm adding h2o. Okay, a square plus b square equals to h2o. For example, I added this. Okay. So roughly I added this. It is not a formula. Just I'm changing the color to visible properly. So now a square. Square means what? 2 has to go little up, right?
I don't know this.
Sorry?
I mean, like, I didn't learn this yet
Okay.
in my school.
Yes, no problem. So the 2 has to go upwards, a square. Okay.
Okay.
Means in mathematics, the superscript, see here it is showing the t and the number is showing at the up position. Can you see this?
Yes.
So if you click on it, the 2 move to the up position. This is called superscript.
Okay.
A, this one we call as a square, a to the power of 2 in mathematics. Okay.
Okay.
Might be in UK you are saying, right?
No, Canada.
Canada, right? Yes. So maybe it may come in the +2 or in the 10th class, I think. I mean, that at that place it is different, right?
I don't know yet, but
Okay.
I'm done 6th. I'm on to 7th.
Yeah. Okay. No problem. So next is b square. B square means for the 2 also again you can apply b2. H2O means it is a physics based oxygen. Okay. Oxygen
Okay.
technical formula we call as H2O. So 2 has to go down. So subscript you have to use. This is the one. See this now? 2 is there at the down. Clear?
Clear.
So this is the way you can also use these down options related to mathematics based. But right now we are not going to use all those things because we are into the designing part only, not into the mathematics and all, right?
Right.
So this is what character panel, and next is the paragraph panel. Okay.
Okay.
Character and paragraph, it shows in the one particular position only related to text options. Clear?
Clear.
So in this again we have the paragraph panel. That means what? I'll show you in a new file. I'm closing this. So I'm creating a new file and I'm going to select default Photoshop size. So now create a text tool with a different color. click at this place, decrease the size. So 30 I added. So here I'm adding Photoshop class. So I want to add some details with a different color again. So I'm choosing yellow shade. So from here, I want to decrease the font size also still. So I'm going to select 14. Okay,
Okay.
Chetan.
Yes,
So
yes,
in
yes.
the same layer one, if you don't want to continue with the same layer, just click with the move tool outside. So now this layer is done. Now again activate the another layer and you can click here and you can adjust the sizes now with uh, 18 and color should be in the orange. Okay. And now I'm going to type the text like class timing 7 to 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. as per India Standard Time. Okay. And then again, I'm continuing. Chetan means here I have to mention student, student name. We have to use the columns and then it is a Chetan, name of the student. Opposition also at class timing. C should be capital. Okay. And timing first letter also should be capital. Chetan first letter should be capital. Okay.
Yeah.
Then at the end of this details comma and the place colon remote classes. Remote means online.
Yeah, I know.
So remote classes. From where? From Hyderabad. Hyderabad. Student place
Canada.
Canada. Okay, clear?
Right.
So we added multiple text lines, means it is a one of the paragraph, right?
Right.
So now the paragraph is started from which side? Left alignment, right?
Right.
So basically by default it is there in the paragraph mode, left alignment. Means see wherever we are selected first the text tool where we activated, that point comes at the left side corner. Okay.
Okay.
So from here only the text will start. If you click here and if you click the center alignment, see the text is 50% moved to this side and 50% it is showing after this point dot, right or not?
Right.
So this is the central alignment. And if you use the right alignment, the text will move completely out of the file because the point I added text tool point from here. So the 8 p.m. is showing before this tool. This is what right alignment. For example, for every letter or text line, if you want to do the right alignment, you have to select all the text, total text, and you can click on it. Clear?
Yes.
Now the text is having the right alignment. Can you see all the lines are exactly in a straight manner? They are placed and front position. They are having a different length of the text, right or not?
Right.
Means the line is placed in a different position. This right alignment means the end of the position is aligned in a proper line position, vertically in a straight way. Okay. The front side, it is not properly placed. For example, if you go with the left alignment, again the front one is adjusted in a vertical manner properly. Clear?
Okay.
So these are the options what we have